Paul?
Yeah.
You know, the VAWA was signed into law and amended twice.
Yes.
The Clinton administration signed the Violence Against Women Act into law, and the Bush administration amended it,
Yeah.
as did the Obama administration. Pooch. Now, I did a lot of study on the VAWA. It should be the Violence Against Women and Men Act.
Yeah.
I provided some links today on my Facebook post.
Pooch!
And if you did a search in the drives for VAWA, you'd find an abundance of actual documentation. Now, I want to mention that the probable cause arrest
Yeah.
and the probable cause criminal complaints,
Yeah.
where you said I was someplace where I wasn't,
Yeah.
and then the Brady material,
Right now.
and then the thought of using restoration laws to restore somebody for serious crimes per se,
Yeah.
without a warrant for their arrest.
Right now.
Now, you can't use the failure to appear as a warrant for arrest,
Yeah.
for arraignment,
Right.
because I communicated with law enforcement.
Yeah.
And then when I consider your 10-year protection order,
Yeah.
and then the use of 1077s,
Right.
referrals for 71s,
Ooch.
I would say that you have violated every
You're
condition.
not the VAWA right now.
Now, for every jurisdiction that has to enforce the Violence Against Women's Act,
Yeah.
I mentioned those courts last night.
Yeah.
Now I'm mentioning the 1.2 million individuals in law enforcement
Right now.
that have this availability of, arresting for probable cause.
Yeah.
Now, let's say you refuse to exonerate the innocent.
Yeah.
And then we are, as a nation, continuing to enforce
Yeah.
your dismissals for incompetence.
Yeah.
Now, it should be
Yeah.
that one of these dismissals for incompetence
Yeah.
and the referrals for DMHPs,
Yeah.
they should have realized
Yes.
that this federal law, when you do it the way that you're doing it,
Yeah.
you are violating
Yeah.
the very intention of the VAWA. Now, the use of 1077s for probable cause arrest,
Yes.
where you refuse to admit the evidence while prosecuting and after having dismissed cases,
Yeah.
where you have the evidence. I'm going to want one of these class action lawsuits involving all dismissals for incompetence for the arrest of the accused
Yeah.
without warrant for arrest.
Yeah.
Because it requires they're either guilty or not guilty. Now, for all of you that said, well, we have to prove that you're crazy
Right now.
to be able to prosecute, so we can restore you using lithium products.
Yeah.
And considering my Carol Kirk,
Yeah.
my seriousness about the enforcement of the federal laws of the United States, I'm going to want to know all the special training
Yeah.
of every
President Lawson right now. Right now.
Now, for the idiot cops, special training for law enforcement in domestic issues, protection of the victim by no contact orders and non-disclosure of victim's residence address. Now, the Violence Against Women's Act,
Yeah.
when being enforced, should require Relocation Act
Yeah.
as a condition of the actual dissolution of marriage.
Yeah.
You can't be in contempt of court
Yeah.
for moving
Yeah.
to a different county
Right now.
without motioning the court.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to say a contempt of court for relocating to Jefferson County
Yeah.
without motioning the court for relocation violates a
Condition
condition.
of the VAWA right now.
Now, for the idiot
Judges.
I want you to understand
Yeah.
that the limitations of the Parenting Plan Act,
Yeah.
when being violated because of the enforcement of the exclusive continuing custody
Yeah.
of my
Son
son
right now.
after the age of 18,
Yes.
violates
Yes.
an obligation.
Minors named.
Now, I'm going to want to know every protection order issue against every citizen
Of the United States.
from the time of the first administration signing into law, the VAWA, approximately 30 years.
Yeah.
Because for every parent that has a
Minor name. Right now. Minor name.